Hi, Donna Robinson here with our little travel gadgets. I'm pretty informal. I was going to show you a few new things that caught my eye, but also I thought it might be a good idea to go and look at some of the things I've advertised in the past and let's see if a year later or many trips later I still like them. So let's just get started. And I don't put links. Everything I get is pretty much from Amazon. You can always text me or put a comment that you'd like to know the link. Otherwise, why bother? You know how to do Amazon. We're all pros. Okay, purses. Now, I am pretty well known for not liking to have purses when I travel. I'm walking around, I'm doing stuff. I just don't want to be bothered. Where did I leave my purse? Where did I put on the stool or whatever? So I have kind of gotten past that by doing this little gadget, which I have told you about before. But the more I use it, the more I love it. And what it does, I simply cross body it, or you could just put it over one shoulder. I do cross body because I'm always moving around so much. It's great for playing because you can go in. Your phone clicks down at the other end, so you can very quickly put them up. Right now my phone's in the video, but you can see you very quickly can go up and see your phone, answer, or do whatever you want. I like this particular cover. I have a Samsung Note 20 Plus, which is a big phone. Once again, because I don't like to carry purses, but I still have to have ID, still have to have the credit card, still have to have a little cash on me, I have this particular phone holder. That way, I can put my ID, I can put my credit cards, everything in one spot, and it has a little place to store a little extra cash, and it puts me just fine. And then once I attach it to this little handy dandy thing, I don't even have to fool with it anymore. And what I like about this too, it has two things on it, a little hook. So basically, if I want to, I can put my AirPods, I can put my little folding glasses on it. So really when I walk around, what else do I need? And even though this, I'm thinking more for airplanes, I just kind of had this, I just noticed it and bought it. I love it. My AirPods, when you're getting ready and you're in the airport, sometimes you have them on, sometimes you don't. Where do you throw them in your purse? Where do you throw them in your backpack? Easy to lose, maybe. This just hooks right on here. And then guess what? I have my iPods. I also have a place to put the buds right here. But at least when I have it really quick and easy. When I'm on the plane, I want to take them off, I can do it. Now, the one thing about planes, I know I've done this too before, is that sometimes we simply have an earpod comes out. Maybe, we're talking to someone and we take it out. Maybe we turn wrong, brush against something, and it falls out. If it falls on the airplane floor and you're in economy, good luck trying to find it. I'm going to be in a box seat and in economy different times on this long Australia trip. What I like is this. It's just a little magnetic thing. The iPods sit right there. So when I have them on, I can talk away, do whatever I want. But then when I want to take them out, guess what? I have them around my neck. And they have a little magnetic thing. If I want to make sure it doesn't fall off, I'll just put the two sides together and they can hang like that. And like I said, when you have them in here, before you even get on the plane, you're not using them at all, your little cord fits right here with your earbuds. So you have everything in one place. But I think it's kind of a great thing to have, in airplanes. Now, I wear glasses for reading, but I don't necessarily read them, need them for any time else. So what do I kind of like? I have regular glasses, of course, that I take, but when I'm in airports, when I got to read something, maybe on a passport application or maybe, whatever, I still like my little floating reading glasses. They're great for restaurants. You just pull them out, put them on, and you have reading glasses. And now you can look down and read your stuff. But when you're done, you don't have bulky glasses to hold on to. Put them back in there, fold them up, put them in your little zip case. And you know, they could go into a pocket, they could go into your purse, easy to find. So, summary, I like this to put my earbud connector in. I have the AirPros 2. They're kind of a rectangle and they fit, but the little square one also fits. Hold your earpods, hold this, so you're all in good company. So, I don't tangle myself up. But what would be a video without me doing something crazy, right? But anyway, I really do think it's worth the investment. They're so cheap, so very, very cheap. So as you can see, I can put my little earpods in here. I can roll this up and put it in there with it. And then I have it for the trip. And then I don't have to think about them, you know. They're just rubbery, so you can just squish them any way you want. And then just zip them up. And you have everything in one place. And with this case, I have my phone here, I have my iPods, I have my AirPods, I have the voting glasses. So in that particular thing, if I don't want to wear a purse when I'm walking around and doing tours, I just do this because I have my phone for taking pictures. I got cash, I got cards, I got ID. It serves a purpose. Now, some of you are really into purses. Believe me, I have so many travel purses that I've tried through the years, and they're all great purses. But they're a purse. It's a purse that I'm probably going to lay down somewhere in a restaurant or somewhere on a bus or somewhere on a boat, and I don't want to have to keep, even if I crisscross it, just a pain. Now, I, you know, do have things that I do take purses occasionally. Excuse me. And so I do try to take a small. And this was one I got somewhere, I don't know. But I love purses like this. They're cloth, they're squishy, so you can put them in your you know, suitcase or carry on. They don't take up any room. So the day that you do go out and you just have a little bit more with you, it might be passports, it might be oversized glasses, you know, like sunglasses. You have things that you want to carry. So maybe that day you really do want this. Even if you have your phone on the loop, you might have, you know, more gadgets and things inside your purse that you want to take. And I like this. It's soft. It weighs absolutely nothing. It's cute. It can crisscross. It can go either way you want. These are kind of nice to have too. The only other purse that I consider anymore is one like this. And it's because I can actually put my Kindle in here. So if I wanted to take my Kindle, maybe I'm going to be on a long bus ride and I want my Kindle, I can do that. Keep my Kindle. I still have here for my phone, for cash or whatever. Once again, it's, you know, almost semi-waterproof. It crisscrosses over you. It's a great little purse. One thing I don't like about it is black. So when you're in places like planes, you drop it. Good luck. But anyway, they come in different colors. It's an easy to travel around. Keep your life simple when you travel. Don't make it too complicated. Okay, now some of the things I've advertised before and I still like, let's take a look at them. One is I still love my RTIC water bottle. Why do I love it? For one thing, it has a little thing you can hook it onto anything, onto your backpack or your suitcase or whatever, or just hanging around, you can hold on to it. The top comes up really easy. And the best part, the inside is not stainless steel. It is ceramic. And the thing about ceramic, it never has an aftertaste. It cleans really well. It doesn't spot. I add ice to here and it stays cold for like, I don't know, I've done it the night before and 12 hours later I still have cold water. I've taken this in my car with Texas 94-degree heat and guess what? I still have cold water. So it's really nifty. It's RTIC. It's not the cheapest, but it's not the most expensive. And I only do the 16 ounce because when you put water in these things, they weigh. And I don't want to carry around heavy water bottles. I can always refill this. But they do come in larger sizes for people who are determined to have big water bottles. Okay. This is something I've advertised before. And I really like it. They're little packets of lens cleanser. So they can very quickly, they're tiny, they open up. You can do your glasses, you can do your phone, you can do just about anything with them. And the nice thing about them is a lot of times I will just put them back. I just use a little bit. And if I put it back in here and just roll it down the foil, they stay pretty good. Or you can just re-moisture. But I can put some in my purse, I put some in my backpack, some in my suitcase, because I'm always smearing my phone and my glasses are always smeary. And these are cheap, they're quick, and they actually work. They don't smear. Okay, here's one. This goes back, way back on videos. But it's just, it's like when you want something for your hair that you can comb really fast, boom, boom, boom. But you don't want to take up a lot of room in your purse. I love this little thing. It's just the travel one, so you snap it in, then you go like that. Fits in your purse, your tiny purses especially, and you have a quick brush if you want to come in from a windy day and you want to do something, okay? This, I just recently found, and I was doing it because I was making gift packages for my flight crew. And I do, when I have a really, really long flight, especially if I'm traveling with kids, I do flight crew gifts for my economy division. And if I have extra, I throw them in, they can pass them on. And I do that because I want my grandsons to appreciate gratitude. These people are on this 15-hour flight, and whether you're sleeping or not doesn't make any difference because we can still be terrible passengers. I respect what they do, and I want my teens and my kids to respect what they do. So I'll bring little small gift packages. But I don't have a fortune, so I just do little things. And one of the little things I really like is this. See how tiny this is? It's a towel. You ever travel, and especially towards the end, you feel sweaty and grimy, and you just want to go in there to the bathroom, but the towels, I don't know. This, you open it up, and it's that little tiny thing, but then you put it underneath water for 3 seconds, cold water, and this is what you get. You get a nice big water cloth, and this thing is strong too. So I can do it. I can even fold it up and reuse it. But I thought that's kind of a neat way to have a refreshing cold towel if you're sweating or you're feeling, whatever. It's great in a hotel room because sometimes they don't sometimes do washcloths in hotels sometimes. And so I like these. So I thought that was kind of nifty. Pens, always take a pen with you because throw it in. Nothing worse than having to fill out a global entry or some kind of paperwork for the airport in another city or internationally. I love these little inspirational pens. It's got like, do you realize you're awesome today? And it just reminds me they're cute and they're small. And what I like about them, they have that little tip on the end so you can use it for your phone to to do touch on it. And so it's kind of like a stylus and a pen all in one. Sell on Amazon. I do them for like for gifts and stuff. I put them on my little care bags because they have different type of inspirational savings on it. You never need to cheer up every once in a while. The last thing I wanted to show you, well, no, 2 more things. One, I bought this recently as a gift. I liked it so much. I'm buying one for my travel kit. This little tiny thing, it's really small. It would actually fit into your purse, into your backpack. I am not a jewelry person. I love jewelry, but I forget to wear it. And even if I do wear it, I take it with me, and sometimes I wear it and sometimes I don't. But I still like to have it with me because it might just be that one day I really do want to do a jewelry, wear it. So, and I have the little soft jewelry things that fold over. You can do a lot more, but since I don't wear a lot, I don't need to take a lot. But this I thought was kind of neat. I open it up and you can see place for rings, place for pins or more jewelry of any kind of little things you want, a place to hold 6 earrings. And then if you pull it's got a little mirror so you can use it as a mirror to put them on. And then on this side is where you can do necklaces. It has 4 spots for 4 hanging necklaces. In this case, I have a really big medallion one. And I could still add, 1 or 2 thin necklaces too. But I thought, how cool. Everything in one little spot in about a 4x5 box. And it's really cute. It feels pretty sturdy. You can even get it with your initial on it. But, I'm a no frills person. But I thought this is really good because, like I said, if I, wanted to, maybe I'm, transport, you can see it's so small, it will fit literally in my little small purse and not take up any room. So I thought that was kind of a nifty little thing to have. One of my favorites. Now we go back to the pillows that you want to take with you. Now, pros and cons in taking pillows. One is they take up a lot of room, right? And you can put them on your carry-on on the top, put your backpack on top, and you're entitled to take your pillow with you. It's not counted against you. But you still want to make it small, but if it's not really comfortable, if it's not really going to serve a real purpose, why bother, right? This little silly infinity thing is a complete circle. I have taken with me because I am really picky about how I sleep with pillows and hotel pillows. I don't care if I'm in a 5-star or 3-star. They're pillows, even if they give me a big variety, I crisscross. When I'm on the plane, I like this because it goes around. You can, toss it around all you want, or you can leave it like this, and then you can actually just put your arm, because sometimes you just don't know what to do with your arms, right? And because of the way it fits around here, you're not going to be falling down this way. You can even take this on the back of the airplane, little riser thing. A lot of them are adjustable now. If you can put it across there and then bring it round, it really will keep you from falling forward. So it has a lot of versatility. And then when I'm in the hotel room and I'm trying to get something, I just kind of squash it. I can get it around my legs if I need a prop, if I need a little extra cushion around my neck. It's so versatile. And so it's easy to put on your carry-on because you can just wrap it around. Put your backpack or purse on top of it. It's easy. Also, because of the way it loops, you can actually I sometimes just lay it in my suitcase around the edges because it's so squishy, it doesn't take up any room. So I like it for that way. You can pack it or you can take it with you, and it works. Now, this is the one I had a long time ago when I was really searching for a comfortable travel pillow. And see, I like it like that because when you're laying down in bed, it kind of gives you support for your neck. You feel it. It comes where you can add filler to it or you can take filler off. Well, when I got mine, because I like a really, really soft pillow, I took out a lot of that filling. And it's still, sometimes I wonder if I want to take out a little bit more. But it's great. It's, it's comfortable. But because it's a little bigger, I might take it on this 15R. I've got 4 of us. And none of those guys are going to take a pillow, but then they'll get in there and complain, right? And it's long, and sometimes those seats get kind of hard. So I think I'm going to do this, whether I put this one here just in my suitcase for later, because I have a carry-on, so I can take it out when I get there and into the plane, and take this one and plop it on my carry-on and put my purse on top of it. And then I can sit on it. So even if I don't use it for anything else, I can use it as an extra padding for the seat. So it has that versatility that'll be good in the hotel room. It might be comfortable for extra padding on the plane. You have to think about these things, especially when you're traveling with guys, because I know somebody's going to complain. And I can say, here, try sitting on this. And being the generous person I am to keep them from complaining, I'll offer it up. But that's about it. It's just a few things that I thought that might be fun to revisit. And some things like this, reminding you about the lens covers. These little towel things are just priceless. This will, push folding brushes. And my trusty thing, I won't go. And I love this thing so much that I put my address table on with my phone number. That's not really wise to put anything with your address, but when I go to the gym or something, it's great. But when I travel, I'll put my my business card. I'll take my business card to it because it only has my name and my phone number and my email. So that's even better. Never really put anything with your address when you travel. But other than that, you can label these things. So, and believe me, I've left these things at the gym and the hairdresser, nail places, and they'll just call me because my phone number's on. Donna, you left it, and I'll go back and get it. So And I tell them, that's why I have my phone number on it. But when I travel, I just put my business card over it. But anyway, that's the only advice I have for you. Hope that it was somewhat informative. And hopefully this thing took well. Thank you.